Fact is brought to you by Adam Powers, Daniel Hudson, and Landy Agostino.
What the Muslim extremist group ISIS is the cause for Muslims feeling invisible. They've committed very many terrorist attacks on the U.S. and other countries. Therefore, people feel unsafe around Muslims, and it causes Muslims to feel invisible, like people don't care about them. Not all Muslims are terrorists.
There are over 100,000 Syrian refugees who want to be let into the U.S., but the U.S. doesn't feel like we could let them in because they might be a threat to us, and that just makes Muslims feel more invisible.
ISIS has publicly executed and beheaded Christians and other religious groups because of their religion. For example, Christians were put in a video being executed. This is one of the root causes why we feel scared of Muslims and discriminate against them. We need to understand that not all Muslims are terrorists.
State your name and your grade.
I'm Anna Furry and I'm in 9th grade.
Are you aware of the recent ISIS terror attacks?
Yes.
How do they make you feel?
I feel like we need to take control over ISIS and we need to do something to stop them so they stop bombing us.
How do you think other people feel about Muslims? Do you think they discriminate against them because ISIS is a Muslim extremist group?
I think a lot of people discriminate against Muslims because ISIS, and I don't think that's fair for other people to do because not every Muslim is part of ISIS.
How do you think we can improve other people's attitudes on Muslims?
We can get people to realize that not all Muslims are part of ISIS and that they're people too, and it's not fair for us to discriminate against them.
Please state your name.
Mindy D'Agostino.
Are you aware of the recent terror attacks on ISIS?
Yes.
How do you feel about them?
I feel concerned about them and unsure about what our nation should do in response to them.
How do you feel other people react to Muslims because ISIS is a Muslim extremist group? Do you feel like Muslims might be discriminated against?
Yes, I think they're discriminated against out of fear.
So how do you think people's fear affects discrimination in Muslims and other groups?
I think that when people are fearful and they don't know what people are going to do, they discriminate and refuse to be open-minded or get to know other people groups.
How do you think we can improve this situation and make it less popular to discriminate against Muslims?
I think the best way would be for people in America to see Muslims as successful business people in non-hateful situations or not spreading that type of propaganda or things of that nature, and see them in a positive light. And I think that would help with those types of situations. Oops, well, you know what I'm saying.
Do you believe the Syrian refugees should be let into the United States?
That's a tough one. I think women and children for sure at this time, but I'm unsure of men.
Thank you for your time.
A chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite.